back here with Madden because so far everyone seems to want that. I mean, I basically, since I usually ask people what they want me to do, and first, let me do this. So I texted Eris since we both talk to each other, and she wanted to see some Madden gameplay, and I'm like, I need something to do, so fine. Yay, sports! Now, oh, else is taking forever. I haven't had enough to get the. Nah, thank you. Now, 46-21 over the Vikings. I don't ever do that. I'll just wait till the end of the season. So let's just skip. Play the full game. I love playing the full game because, you know, sports. So why are we the same exact rating? Your color rush looked good, bruh. Now my color rush is, ta-da. See, it's always been a thing for me. I've always wanted to go and see an actual football game. I've seen like high school football, but I've never seen NFL football. I mean, I've wanted so badly to go see a real game. Oh, and if you can tell, I did change my emblem or my profile pic, which I need to do something real quick. I want to paste something in the comments.
Everybody, I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports.
This is if you want to get a custom design, like t-shirts and stuff,
it's
of my thing.
Going up against the Bills.
For my channel, I just
with
did
that,
that.
let's send you up to Orchard Park in Western New York, where we say hello to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Larry, thank you very much. We are pleased, as always, to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Today, it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here between the New Orleans Saints and the Buffalo Bills.
Okay, yeah, I get ball first.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October.
Oh, Chunky gonna get the ball. Hey, back it up a little bit. What the frick? What was that? I almost hit me in the freaking skull. Okay.
Over the end line.
Don't care, so we're gonna go play tap, we're gonna go inside rush, we're gonna go triangle. We're about to run that world-renowned, world-famous Machunkadunk.
They come out with one back and 3 tight ends.
The Machunkadunk too strong. Oh my god.
Does the big boy have the juice? The 20.
Get dunkled.
Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Saints
16
have taken
already?
the
Jeez.
The very first play from scrimmage, how about that? Talk about setting a tone.
Get juked, get spun, get
exactly that
dunkled.
in the first 5 minutes of the game, the first offensive and defensive series. Who's going to gain an advantage? Well, we saw exactly what happened there. A tone was definitely set by the offensive team.
Oh, that spin though, that was beautiful. Look at him, he coming out of the field, he a beast. Look at that, I'm already at almost at my milestone for rushing yards, and I'm almost at my, holy crap, guys.
And they'll get set here looking
Chunky
for the
is a
two-point
beast,
conversion.
he's a beast of raw power. There is no containing him.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he will dive into the end zone, and the two-point conversion is successful. And what a way to cap off the opening touchdown drive. You go for 2, and you get it.
Remember when the PAT or the extra point was a gimme, right? Not plus 99%. It's not that way anymore, so more people are willing to take a chance, go for 2, and take the kicker a little bit out of the game.
So Eris won't be able to watch this, but Eris was the one that recommended this, so I'm like, oh, okay, doing it anyway, because I don't think you guys want to see Naruto.
Morstead out now following the touchdown.
I'm glad I did get some, I got a site to where I can create some merchandise.
This is taken just shy of the 10 here.
Yeah.
And a
Oh
nice
my
return sets him up pretty
God,
good here at the
dog
30-yard
pile.
line.
But you will see the best, the most beautiful play you've ever seen. That first play, oh my God, it was beautiful. I just juke, spun, and goodbye.
They come out here in the eye. Now the Notre Dame man, this is Theo Riddick. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a second
Yard
and
of a
9.
hiccup? Jesus.
They're ready now for 2nd and 9. They go back to Riddick.
What the freak?
And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6. So following the run, we'll see what they do here on 3rd down.
I can.
Here's Taylor. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that
Look at
brings
him
up
wearing his
4th
pink
down.
jacket.
Partner,
Oh, yeah, well, here's the chunky back in the backfield already. Come on, chunky dunk.
But it also bursts pipes.
Let's see if I can run it down for a touchdown. I got it last time. But this time on a kick return.
Yeah, he just had to chuck it away.
Boom. How does that go all the way down there?
Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. So quick on the spin.
He's spinning, man.
A great return there, bobbing and weaving his way for 31 yards. And
He's
the Saints
chunky.
will take
He
over
won't
with a 1st down and 10.
get your
Out on
wait,
the
hold on,
field
wait.
comes New Orleans. And coming off
Get
a
your
one-play
30th
drive that was so
touchdown.
deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally
That's my
here and stop
milestone.
this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined?
And he'll take it into the end
Oh
zone for the
my.
Saints touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, 17
Nick
on the
Chunky's
year.
a
And the
beast.
Saints are able to strike quickly for 6.
Look at
And with
this.
that
Juke
carry, he's
you.
already over
Can't touch
100
me.
yards
Can't
here
touch
in
me.
the
Get
first
away
half.
from me.
And partner, you
I
know
almost
exactly
get
what he's
tackled.
saying to his
Just get off
teammates
me.
right now, right? Especially
Get off
to
me.
the play caller.
And
Give me the ball.
Again, and again,
again.
and
Trip
again.
into
It's
the
not that
touchdown.
heavy, sir. I'll take it.
Wow, I've already beat my seasonal goal, too. Wow.
So they're going to go for 2.
Yeah, I'm going to go for 2, man. I'm kicking butt. And
They'll look to run with
boom.
Ingram. And he will dive into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion is successful. So 2
My
successful 2-point
God.
tries now for them.
And you know what it
Chunky
does?
is
It
a
gives you a boost, a
beast.
huge one for your team because, hey, you're dominating them now. They can't stop you either scoring touchdowns or 2-point conversions. But how about the defense? If you don't know what to do at this stage, you can't stop them in any direction.
20 yards. Okay,
And the
let me get a
Bills
3rd
offense
second.
comes out
Ancho.
ready to take
Ancho,
over.
Ancho,
And the
Ancho.
last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do
I
they go to
apparently
here?
not eating anything
But you don't look
because
down at your
I'm
play
not
sheet
hungry.
and say, this is what the problem is. Now, let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands and maybe the
Oh, I
offensive
didn't
movement
even know
will
what I was
show.
doing. I'm like,
It's
wait.
more important to get it to the
Oh,
right
yeah,
people
right.
rather than
Yeah,
dialing
yeah,
up the right
but-
number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too. Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well, and every now and then, they don't come down with the football.
Now Taylor to throw.
Down.
Over the middle, it's Holmes. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
He decided to run
What
a
is
hitch route. It really
Ancho?
helps to have a guy who can turn it
Ancho,
loose.
Ancho,
And boy, he
Ancho,
rifled
Ancho,
one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
It's kind of hard to get Ancho if there's no
On
Ancho
3rd
on them.
down, Taylor. He hits Riddick underneath. A great effort there to shed
What
the
was that? He
contact,
just like,
and it
bruh.
helps him pick up the first.
When the guy got tackled,
12
he's like,
yards
bruh.
on that one, it earns him a fresh set of
Bam.
downs.
We always talk about having to read defenses. and how complicated that is? Well, this was an excellent read.
Kind of bad.
Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good
I'm
spot
sitting on that man's
Without a
face.
doubt, because he's right in
Get
your
off his
sight
face,
line
bro.
or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
Riddick with a carry. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose.
What is going
The
on?
Saints say they have it, and they do.
What is going
They may have the edge of the scoreboard, but that hasn't made them pass it, has it? I mean, they dialed up a pretty good run blitz there. And
What
Brandon,
was that?
All blitzes aren't just designed to get to the quarterback.
What the
passer.
freak
Sometimes
was
you're trying to take a look
that?
at every gap, every hole that might be created in a running game, and they did it to perfection and caused a fumble there.
Took away the gaps, took away the holes, took away the
What
football.
the heck was that? It was just a big pile on. No one knew what was going on.
Big time starting this one.
Oh, yeah, you know, when these guys get a first quarter run like that, they're thinking, all right, now I'm going to get a second, third, and fourth quarter run like that, correct?
Have you ever
What was
seen
that
a
guy
guy
doing? He
have
put
a
his
run
butt
like
in my
that
face,
and
like-
feel good about himself and then tap out and want to come out of the game?
No.
No, he wants the ball some more, doesn't he?
Yeah. They'll give it to
God.
him to line up the gun. Uses this
Get off
stiff
me.
arm. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Look at his legs. He's like,
A great
yay.
play there. Doing it again with his third touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead.
Well, Brandon, if we go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator, he showed us his script. Didn't show us everything now. He said, here's the script for the game.
Okay,
I think
so now
everything's
what we're
going
gonna do
according
is
to
we're
plan
gonna
in a
do,
big way. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
Yeah,
Actually,
that's
you know
about
what?
as good
Four
as that
verticals,
is as
because
good
this
as you
is
can
R1,
do, I
maybe
guess.
it's
So,
chunks to
well
listen.
done.
Yeah, well
Chunky.
done indeed.
It is not
Tremendous
chunky
execution.
Instagram.
Breeze is going to throw. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense. That's 2 points for them, but he identified an open target and put it right on him.
And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. The Saints defense, we watch them get set to go. Big swing play. Last time they were out, they looked like they might yield some points. They recovered a fumble, and it turned into a touchdown on the other side.
In a lot of ways, you can say that maybe at a minimum that was a 10-point swing. The field goal that looked like they were going to give up at a minimum. Instead, they've taken the other way, turned it into a touchdown.
I don't know if
Give
it's
them 7.
considered
By my
plagiarism
math,
if
that's a
it's in a
10-point swing.
game.
And your math's always right.
Like if I'm copywriting a song, if it's in a game. Like, someone let me know that. Like someone who's been on YouTube for a while.
It's
I haven't,
Riddick.
like,
And
not-
he
oh
went
my
nowhere. He
God!
went backwards, back to the 33. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
I can't let
Let's
them
see
get
what
a
the
first.
defense
If I can
dials
get
up
a
here,
knock it.
3rd and 4.
Well, in that play,
Throw
the
your
expression,
little
don't
ball.
blink, you might miss
You wanna
something,
be-
certainly applied. That was fast.
So you're going
Defense
to
diagnosed the
swap now,
play,
are you?
and it was over in a heartbeat.
Here's Taylor. And he takes a shot on the release.
Don't think so.
This will be
Get
incomplete.
your butt out of
Robert
here.
Woods,
Give me the
former
ball.
USC man, the
Give me
intended
the ball.
target.
That's my ball
And it's
now.
4th
That's my
and
ball, turd. Give me
4.
the ball.
3rd down is a down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback
Oh,
with
come
contact,
on.
that's how you end up
chunky.
winning it.
Holy crap!
And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20.
That ball flew. Oh, we know what side we gotta go down. Drive goal gain of 2 first downs.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Spinning past him. A second spin.
Turning and
I don't
turning
care.
and
I'm just
turning.
going for the touchdown. Bye.
Touchdown, New Orleans. A big play there.
Look at his feet.
What is going on here? 4 first first quarter touchdowns. Unbelievable.
Look at that, 2 seconds to spare. Chunky got no time for your bull.
Of the NFL record to single game.
Sorry, I don't care most of the drive goals if it's not
and even
necessary,
beyond
but
it.
that, I saw a touchdown there, a free
this
touchdown. I'm like, oh, that's God, that's good, that's good. Okay, Chunky's gonna be catching the ball. Come on, Chunky, get the ball, get the ball. Get the ball, Chunky.
And he's got it.
Look at that, look at that. What the frick?
Salt in the wound. 2-point conversion makes this lead even bigger. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball on a 2-point conversion.
Sit your butt down. What are you trying to do? Get past my thing and get
Charles
done with
Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter about to get underway with the Bills in possession as they take over here 1st and 10.
My God. I'm sorry. It's not even a game anymore. It's just basically a blowout after a blowout because of the McChunk.
Here's Riddick. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35. Paoli Kikaha with a tackle.
Did I accidentally call? Oh, I accidentally.
Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player. You threw it yourself.
He just got trucked by 3 different people.
Forcing his way through there to drop him for a loss of a good 10 yards.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big.
If you guys want to get some merchandise, I know Harris Gamer, Galaxy actually, sorry.
Typically a blitz,
Galaxy are
and
playing
even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz call,
it's not
and you
very
still
much.
cover
It's
the
basically
screen,
my name, a
that
picture,
allows
and
your
it's an
blitzers
orange
to get
hoodie.
there. So much about this game is just understanding situations and then
might
having to
I don't know
execute,
what
isn't it?
the frick
Guard the
is
first
that?
down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Oh my God!
So possession goes over here on the punt.
How was that
possession
15 yards
will switch
per return?
hands
I
first
just
and 10.
caught it, and next thing I know,
Out
I'm
onto the field
shredded.
comes New Orleans. And
Okay, this one I'm definitely
one
doing.
play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense
Rush for 20 yards? That is easy. Especially, oh crap. Oh, fudge. What the frick?
Something in the air, deep ball, but not them just taking it.
That was a 1 yard.
Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play action pass could very well be open.
Sheds a second man.
Get off me.
Momentum, isn't he?
And he's brought down.
You don't know me like that.
15 yards.
Okay, so see that? They went that way. We're gonna swap it up. We're gonna go this way. See? Told you. They won't be expecting that bull crap. Yeah, touchdown, Chugga Duck. Yeah.
Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there. What's he doing? And the Saints just continue to roll.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball, too,
You got to
right?
see his
Without a
head
doubt,
for
you need that difference maker lugging the rock.
And they will line up now for the 2-point try.
Chunky dunk. Oh, you ain't grab. Play like this, that'd be confusing. So I'll play like this.
Breeze hands to Ingram, and he will dive into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion is successful. And so they run it in on the 2-point try. You know, so often, Charles, we talk about, from the offense's perspective, what you do on the 2-point conversion. How about the defense? How do they play run versus pass?
It's really difficult for them because I think most teams want to play for the pass. That's what they see most teams do. And so are you able to mass enough people inside if the team decides to run it? Very difficult. I think what you're seeing a lot more now, people blitzing the 2-point conversion. They want you to make a quick decision and make it right now.
There, the offense wins the battle for 2.
Yeah, I can change it while on the move.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And they will not get a chance to return this
Okay, so how come on a punt I get taken to the 20, but if on a
now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard.
That's gonna suck. They keep sucking. I'm sorry, I'm not a... No, like if you're a Bills... Okay, first let me yell. If you're a Bills fan, I'm not against you. If you're a fan of any team, I'm okay with you. Just don't talk trash.
He's going to flip that out to the
Oh my God, it was a starfish.
It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and double the lot of enthusiasm. Wasn't it? Absolutely. Saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play.
None of that, none of that, none of that, none of that, no.
And the window closes quickly. He'll only get up to the 22-yard line. Only a yard on the gain there, and that'll set up 3rd and 13.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room.
Okay, so they're going to throw. They're 3 and 13.
Right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. Yeah, they've got an extra defensive back out there now on 3rd and 13.
Will it help you? Probably not. Messiota comes
Taylor.
Doesn't help him at all.
He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
Yeah, come on. Bring out Machunga.
Bring out the Machunga. Well, they've had a pretty frustrating first half here offensively, and then just continued there with that incompletion.
And definitely frustrating.
Okay, see, this is the kick I can live with. Because they're going to go for this direction, and I'm going to go this direction, and I'm going to go this direction, and I'm going to go that direction, and I fell.
A nice job
I pushed
on the return there, 16 yards. And the Saints will have a short field in front of them. They take over here, 1st and 10. Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push
Okay, guys, like I said, run for your 19th touchdown. This is just the best. I'm getting all the changes
along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence.
Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to run this way again, and we're going to go that way, and we're going to go there. No, what the frick?
Inside the 35-yard line. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
We're supposed to... Oh, fudge. Oh, my God.
And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31. A couple of Bills team up to bring him down there.
Oh, hey, guys, pretty soon after Eris pays her car insurance, she's going to get a... Oh, what the...
And he's going to get this one down.
What was that?
A couple there. That leaves him needing about 7 here on 3rd down.
What the flippity flutie was that, dude?
Back to Buffalo after this. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Larry Ridley will have the highlights and analysis
Larry
of
Ridley.
first half from our studios
Get off
in
me.
Orlando.
And I have a feeling those highlights.
You don't know me. Homie don't love you like
I
that.
think you're right, partner.
Yeah, but I'm not against any team. I mean, I'm a Saints fan, and I mean, I'm sure my team on there one team, but I'm not against it. Like, I'm not. Like, if you're some team
it's
fan,
a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal.
Oh,
and it's 1st and goal now, but still 10 yards to go. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. A good run of 6 yards there. Gets him closer to the goal line with 2nd down coming up.
So what we're going to do is we're going to throw this way.
From the 4, it's 2nd and goal. And they'll try the
what?
game here with the running back. They get 3
the
yards
one?
Closer, but
Are you for real? This is going to be my 19th touchdown. I don't care if it takes me forever. They get the ball back at 3rd.
And they'll go ground game here
Get
with the
the
tailback.
frick off of me. He does not care. McChunky does not care. He just plowed right through them. Just look at this. Look at this. Get off me. And get off of me.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been there. It's Mark Ingram.
Try to jump and do something very beautiful.
And the 2-point conversion is successful. Only had a couple of yards to gain there on the 2-point conversion, and they were able to do
but I
it.
don't
How many teams shy away from running the football in the 2-point conversion? They treat 2 yards as if it were 20. If you're a good team running the ball, go to your strength. Go ahead and push it into the end zone.
Yeah, they did.
But like I was saying, when Eris gets her car insurance insurance paid off, and then she gets
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over.
gets
here.
her laptop for
And
school.
last drive, 3
She'll
and out.
be able to buy a
Goose egg
PS4
on the
and
scoreboard.
she can play with
How
me.
they break
You
that
know.
goose egg.
I'm pretty sure she'll be happy.
To get the ball in the hands of the playmakers, give them
Love
some
to play
space,
with
and try and make
each other on
first
video games.
down
Like,
and get some
I make her
momentum
laugh,
going.
and
It's been a
honestly,
struggle for them
I'm
throughout the game,
apparently
and
the
that 3
first
and out
person
on
that ever
the
made
last
her laugh.
possession, it told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see. So second
And she's one person
here.
that just cheers me up. But yeah, like I said, I gotta go.
Taylor. Looking again for Watkins, and this time that's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the
What
44.
the freak was that?
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense.
Oh,
It's
they
just
can call a
their first, so
timeout.
they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Yeah.
Now a play fake here on first down. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football.
Tron it
If
faster.
someone's trying to throw the ball, and
As
you
a
put pressure
doctor.
on them and make it tough,
Doctor
that's
is
only going to
supposed
help
to
your
come and ask
defense.
me.
Yeah, he's since being hurried, he got rid of it before taking the hit.
No,
but
I'm not
incomplete.
racist against Germans because I'm pregnant.
Second and 10 now, it's Taylor.
Oh, I missed.
And that one
I
got
couldn't-
Kind of threw everything
I
off.
couldn't
It brings
intercept
up
that
third.
ball. What is my teammate
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore.
Tony.
I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football, because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion, and both sides trying to get to the football,
Heck
and
no.
you're holding your breath wondering
Heck
whether it's
no.
going to go good or bad for your team.
Now. Got it.
Taylor will throw again. And that one drops in.
Jesus
complete.
Christ.
He
I'm
got
not even giving
as
him
he
a
was
fair
throwing it.
chance.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And now a fair catch called for and taken just outside
Sorry,
the 40-yard
I
line.
couldn't waste time,
So
and
a
that was
change of possession here on the punt. And the offense will come back onto the field with a 1st and 10.
Okay,
Out
McChunky,
onto the
do your
field
thing again.
comes New Orleans. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
Oh my God.
Punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You see a little more bounce in and
Beast
out
of
of the
raw
huddle. You can see
power.
the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do
That
we
is
take
the
that
power.
away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. So the offense readies for a 2nd and 4.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So as they take it over, we step aside.
Extra DB on the field for the Bills here on 3rd down.
Yeah, maybe thinking pass. And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. Hey, you. Yeah, you. John, why'd you skip Larry's halftime? I'm just kidding. I don't know who you are. But if you're John, then you're pretty freaked out for a second. All right, let's get to the 3rd quarter. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Now on the return here, we've got an injured player down there.
Oh, no.
We'll check
Dent.
on his status when we return
Harvey Dent?
to Orchard Park.
Okay,
And some
that's
changes here as the D-line separates some.
Here's Sancho.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. Just a yard on the 1st down.
There we
So
go.
2nd and 9.
That was a really nice play, be able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free, and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain.
Hike now.
On 2nd down, Taylor. And the open receiver is Robert Woods. The reception good
There's
for 7.
no
It's third
way.
In today's football, where receivers break
Oh, he's
tackles,
out.
make
He's got a
people miss,
shoulder.
get upfield for the extra yardage. When you see a play like that,
Ow.
and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
They'll come out in the pistol. And on the ground they go with a running back. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
On third down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
What am I doing? Hike now. Hike now.
Now Taylor on first down. Man open right side. It's the
Sit your
tight
butt
end
down. What
play.
is she doing?
The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
How about the timing on that one? Where they were in sync, weren't they? 3-step drop, balls
try
out of his
to
hands,
get
right
a
to the
touchdown.
tight end. Nice completion, just like they do it in practice.
Now Taylor to throw on second down. And that's incomplete. Robert Woods, the intended receiver that time. And it'll bring up third down.
We are currently in week, I think, 5. I don't know. Nope.
On third down, Taylor. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Sheldon Rankins in there to drop him for a loss of 10. And it'll be fourth and
McChunky
long.
back in the backfield.
And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
Don't
And
play
that
man.
looked like vintage,
Don't play
old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage
Still
reminded
keep
me of
to
an
that.
old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
Oh my
The
God.
big man, get the oxygen tank ready. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Hey, Dad.
A great effort there. Touchdown
94-yard
number 22
return
on the
for a
season.
touchdown.
And the Saints just continue to roll.
Let's just call that play what it was. Bold, dashing, daring, and a big-time return for a touchdown.
Fielding a punt inside the 10. Most coaches, they frown upon that, don't they?
They really do. I do know some special teams coaches who say, okay, I'll let you go about the 8, and you're right in that gray area, and he made that play work in a massive way.
Breeze gives it up to Ingram. And he will dive into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion is successful. And is there bad blood here? I mean, go for 2 when you're up that much?
If there wasn't before, there is now. When you do that, you've just announced to everyone, you just
94
don't care about
yards,
the other
touchdown,
side at all. All you
rotation
care
2.
about is what you're doing, and they just want to pile up points.
They did. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. And now out come the Bills. And
Hey,
down
what's
on
your
the
quarterback's name?
scoreboard,
Hold on, I got
certainly
you.
needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
When you're putting together a formula for winning defense, it's exactly what we're seeing in this game. Controlling the line of scrimmage, attacking, and changing everything so that now they're playing in the offense's backfield. They're playing an excellent game.
Right side complete. That's Woods. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
Well, there wasn't much there with that hitch route. They didn't gain what they expected. But sometimes when you call a hitch, you really don't have an alternate to go to. You don't have a second route to throw it to. So sometimes you have to rifle in there and hope for the best.
And that is incomplete.
And
Charles
we're
Clay
back out
tight
on the
end,
field.
intended target, and that brings up fourth down. Here's Colton Schmidt now as he's on to punt for Buffalo.
Is his name Schmidt?
And now a high kick here as he'll try to hang it up there. This is taken around the 12. Shreds the tackle. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Now the Saints, they trot their offense out here. They had a big first half. Now they have a chance to add to that lead here in the opening possession of the second half.
And everyone always asks about halftime adjustments, kind of the key phrase. What did you do at halftime? Well, the way they ran offense in the first half, I think they were very calm, congratulatory, but also what they were saying is don't expect them to be the same on defense. They'll be the ones making the adjustments. Let's see what they do, and we'll attack accordingly.
And we'll see how they attack here. And quickly,
so far they're attacking crappy.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go.
And it's time for the champion to push through.
What the frick? Before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
Yeah,
that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. And now they're in the hurry-up.
Just keep calm. Keep pushing.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with it. Back now in Buffalo. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair.
That's Ingram. You know what? I'm just going to throw one ball.
Try and throw on third down. This is caught. It's Cooks.
What the freak was that?
On third with a gain of 22.
Well, we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the #1 receiver double covered, but how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a first down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right? And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Brandon Cooks, his second touchdown on the season.
That is sad. So much of a runner, I just don't even bother.
And my friend, I think it's safe to say
now
this
Chunky
game
comes
is
out.
pretty much deceased at this point. It's taken a knee, so to speak.
It is definitely this victory formation. Take the snap, take the knee, call it a night, call it a game, call it whatever. I agree with you totally. I don't think there's much left to get except for
it just
those
bounced off his
who
butt.
want to run up the score.
I knew this was over about a minute ago when you took your stat sheet and just flipped it over your shoulder in the trash can.
Yeah, that's similar to the guys cutting tape off right before the game's over. We know this thing's done.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone.
Yeah, it's not going to be. It's not going to be. Oh my God, it's over. Look at that. 64-0.
You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for
unsure, back my bro.
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. We always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things.
What was he doing? He was just floating there for a minute. He's like, yo.
Throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible. Hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
After watching him drop that slant, I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now.
I remember one game I played as a Chunky. He got 94 points to like 7.
From the gun on third down, it's Taylor. And this is caught by Watkins.
Dude, he just did a headstand. Sweet.
Down up near midfield.
I don't care how many times we
what let it be brought up by midfield? They don't give a crap.
They can try.
First, let's check this out. I have 100% of completion for passing for Breeze, and he has Taylor. No.
But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches.
Not much. It's 64-0, and I'm playing and doing a video, and
to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker, or maybe a defensive end,
other people watch him.
Blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time. I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective. That's why
they can hear you.
All you guys, we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough,
the 56 viewers I got on my last video. Would you quit? Quit! I swear I will hit you, Allie.
There just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage.
So if I'm an offensive coordinator, there's one thing that I know for sure. This is one of the top 5 teams
People
in the
know
NFL
my
against
name
the
because
run.
one of my retarded
So when
friends.
I look at my playlist, I'm probably thinking about throwing
One
it.
of these. That's not mine.
They'll give it to him right up the gut.
Yeah, but take just that. Just do that. Take out. Give me the. There's a pair of brown pants in there. Give me that.
Third down.
Oftentimes when you're not winning at the point of attack for an offensive line, maybe they're getting out
Just wash
physical.
everything again.
Spread things out a little bit, make it more of a one-on-one blocking scheme.
Reason is
Then
because
you don't have to win it
there's a
physically.
pair.
You just have to win it by position. That may open things up for your running backs.
7th play of this drive coming up.
No one watches
A long way
Rami's
to go
channel
on
because he's
third
annoying.
down. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this.
I am annoying. I don't disagree. It's
From the
there.
gun, it's Taylor. He's going to let it fly. And a shot taken on third
What
down,
the?
Successful.
I went to catch this ball and all of a sudden this guy hit me with his helmet and I did this. Whee! I flip over him and land on my head and I actually did a headstand on my.
Just did there. Yet at the same time, you've got to be ready for the short throw. In this case, when you see the cue that they're going for the end zone, retreat and make sure you have a way to play forward, back towards the receiver, and have a chance to bat the ball away as they did there.
And Carpenter knocks it through, and they'll get back free, but this remains a large deficit.
What the cat out? What?
Well, it's
What?
a
What
pure
is it in the
victory
kitty?
best, but Charles, no team wants to get shut out, so it's hard to blame them for taking the 3 there.
You can't blame them one bit. It hasn't been the best performance, that's for darn sure. But there is something.
Now a hit.
No, no!
Now this is picked, and now the rookie's free. And somewhat of a measure
Whatever.
is in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
I fumbled? That is no way.
So problems here on special teams, and it results in the scoop in the score.
They talk all the time on special teams
I
about keeping your
fumbled?
head
That is
on a swivel,
bull.
trying to see the whole field. Hard to do when things are going that fast, bodies all over the place. You're just trying to find the right guy to align yourself with. On that play, wow.
Set to return. This is Brandon Cooks. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34.
I'll reprimand that situation.
Out onto the field comes New Orleans. They come into enemy territory, and I don't care what the matchup is in the National Football League. You're up like this late in the game on the road. This feels pretty good.
Oh, it feels fantastic. Anytime you get a road victory in the NFL, that's a big-time accomplishment, and to do it this convincingly, that just tears up the script that every home team has, which is nobody comes into our house and pushes us around. They took care of business today.
Yeah, they pushed around, and now the final stages of this one. That one goes for 24 yards. And they're going to speed things up here. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And a few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
What was
Able to
that?
1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. And they'll run it here. He can't bring him down.
The weight room does work.
And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 7 yards on the carry there, but now they're staring at 4th down. And they'll go with a ground attack here. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. Now,
I can't believe I fumbled
we're going to get a timeout
the
by
ball.
the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. That'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Now a handoff here to his running back. And eventually brought down, but it's near the 5 at the 6. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a first and goal.
Come on.
They're going to hurry back to the line now. So the offense has it, 6-yard line, 1st and goal. And he is
No,
going to be stopped here at
I
the
was going
line
to
of
rectify the
scrimmage,
situation, but I
and
never
time
did.
is going to expire.
Ow. Ow. I want to eat something. Weeks. I hope you guys liked today's video. I left a link in the comments for my hoodie designs and stuff. You can do whatever you want with it. But I will see y'all in the next video. Tell me what you want to see. That will be Tuesday, before the day before I go back to school. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know down in the comments, and I'll see all you in the next video. Bye bye.